see app emp list and then the property. This property is available in the app component. Emp is app component. Now we need to send this emp to this property to this component. So we need to provide employee list component property here. Okay, let us go to the employee property. Okay, whatever property, using which property we are displaying the data. Okay, with the same property I have provided here. Yeah, let us look at it, guys. So this is the employee list emp. This is the emp data. Okay, see here, guys. Now what you can do, okay, the same data is getting displayed. Now I will change the data in the parent component. Automatically it is going to reflect in the child component. Why? Because the data is transferring from parent to child. Okay, let us go to the parent component and then I'm going to make it I'm going to provide some Shiva. So when I enter the value Shiva, so this is going to get reflected to Shiva. Yeah, see here, guys. Yeah. So now, of course, this data is also what we are doing. Statically, we are providing the app component, parent component. Actually, this data is going to come from the backend server. Okay, we are going to call REST services, and then we are going to get the data, and then we are going to display those things, guys. Okay, I will be we'll be doing those things. Okay, bit later. Okay, once we know the basic concepts and all, what we can do is we can get the data from parent components, and then we are going to get the data from REST services, and then we are going to display dynamic data. Okay, so these are the values are available. Now the first step is available. The first step is done. Data has moved from parent to child. Now the goal is the selected value has to bring from child to parent. So as we have discussed, yesterday. So clicking on getting from the getting data from child to parent means it's an event. Okay, so that's why the event has to emit. Emission should happen from child to parent. Emission is nothing but an event. Okay, while emission is happening, we can set the data to emission, meaning that one action is happening, along with the action you are going to send the data. Okay, to implement that emission part in the child. Okay, let us go to first. What I want to do is, the first goal is a very simple step that I want to do. What if I click on something, then I want to display the data in the console. Okay, so that should happen in the same component. Just to practice, if I click on this one, if I click this one, okay, clicking on this is nothing but clicking on the child component. Okay, if I click on this, some method has to call. Okay, which method? Okay, component method. Which component method? The same component, employee component, employee list component. So what I want to do is, whenever you click on this, this is going to call employee list component method. In that method, what you can do, okay, you can print the data in the console, or you can emit the data. Okay, the first step is click here and call the method. That is the first step. Okay, once this method is called, you can emit the data to parent component. So that is the second step. Now to implement the first step, what is the first step? If you click on this what is that list item, whenever user clicks on that event, whenever when user clicks on the list item, okay, this list item is available in the employee component, right? This list item value should comes to the same component method. After we come to the component class, employee component class, child component class, from the child component you can emit the data. The first step is what? Yeah, click on this one and then we'll go to, yeah, let us go to here. Let us go to employee list component and you can go to the, yeah, employee list component class. This is the list item, right? Within this list item, when user clicks on this list item, you can apply click. Okay, and you can provide a method. What method? Okay, so selected item, you can pass the value, which value we can, okay, which value you are selected, this value is going to be provided. Whenever you are calling this particular method, this method should be available in the component. Which component? Employee component, because this code is related to employee component HTML. So this should be available in the employee component class. Okay, let us go to selected item. Okay, you can go to employee list component and then we create a method. Okay, here I'm going to create a method. See here guys, I'm creating a method. Okay, so whatever value we are getting, right, this value, what I can do, simply what I am saying is, as part of first step, whether value is coming from the HTML to here or not, I will say console.log. See here guys, console.log. All right, console.log. Yeah, this kind of information is going to be provided. Console.log. You can say console.log. Okay. Yeah, let us check it out guys. First of all, okay, simply, okay, go to the console page, right click on the page and then you can say inspect and then open the, click on the console. So now click on ROM. Yes, we got the value ROM here. Got it, ROM here. Click on the Ramesh got here. Click on the Krishna got here. So that the values, whatever values we have here, whenever you click on this one, that value is going to get printed here. Okay, okay, these values are going to get printed here. Okay, selected. Okay, how we are printing in the same component, but actually our goal is what? Not printing the value, sending the value to the parent component. Okay, so now first step is achieved, the selected value is coming to the employee component. From here, what you need to do, we have to send the data to okay, parent. Actually sending data to the parent, okay, is tricky thing here. Okay, sending data to the parent is a tricky thing. Okay, a tricky thing. How to send the data? Okay, how to send the data here? Okay, let us look at it. How to send the data to the parent is not data directly. We are not going to send the data. We cannot send the data directly. We have to emit some event. Okay, we need to emit the event from the child, you know. So whenever this method called, then we have to emit. To emit the data, we have to take the support of emission class, event emission. Event emitter object is required. Okay, event emitter. So okay, selected item, selected event emitter. Yeah, just I have taken like this, and this is a variable. Okay, this is a reference, and create one object called event emitter. Event emitter, and event emitter, import the event emitter. Oh, so this is not right thing. You have to, it has to get it from core. Okay guys, it has to get it from core. Event emitter. Okay, the core program. Yeah, create new event emitter object. Yes, now we have created the event emitter object, and this emitter object, using this emitter object, what you can do is we can emit the data, so that one event is going to be raised. Okay, so emit, you can say emit. Okay, so when we are using this property, to use this property inside the methods, what you can do guys, this dot. Okay, this dot event emitter dot, this object contains a method called emit. In this emit, what you can do, you can emit the data what user has selected. Okay, user has selected in the child component. Okay, so that along with the event, okay, event, the data is going to be forwarded. Okay, now we are emitting the data. When you are emitting the data, okay, to emit the data successfully, what we need to do, this is going to be the output. Emission is nothing but output here. Why? Because this output is going to be catched by the parent. Okay, so that somebody is okay, no need of output. Let us provide, okay, okay, just of course no need of output, but okay, know the meaning of output guys. We can see which is alternative and all those things. Okay, so now provide this maybe like output. Okay, let's look at this. What is this guys? Output. So what is this meaning of? We are emitting the data, so this is nothing but emission. Okay, now take this emitter and let us go to emission class. Okay, to get emission class, and let us go to the HTML code. I'm going to the parent class. Okay, parent parent code, whatever code you are getting emitted, okay, whatever emission you are doing, right, this event is rising, right, we have to catch this event. Okay, we have to catch this event. To catch this event, what you can do is you can come here, you can provide, okay, so this is the event. Okay, this is the event coming from where, child component. This is nothing but output from the child to parent. Okay, and then this is the event binding. That's why we are applying, okay, parenthesis over here. All right, the next step is whatever event that we have coming in, for this event, how can we bind? For this event, you can bind a method, okay, available in the same component. Okay, let us go to the app component. This is a parent component, and then okay, we are writing this code in the parent component, so we need to bind a method related to parent component. Okay, for any event you need to bind the method only, not property. If you want, you can assign some values if you want. Okay, so that we can say like selected value, selected data. Okay, you can take like selected data. This is a method, and then whatever event, okay, occurred in the child component, that event you need to use this event. Yeah, see here guys, actually as part of event the data is going to come. That's why for that event, okay, see here guys, for this event, selected data dollar event, current event, this says what, current event. Okay, now you have to take this selected data method, and then you can go to app component, and you need to write a method selected data, and from there some value is coming, right, you can take the value. So of course that event contains some value, and what I want to do, you can console it, or okay, you can set this selected value, meaning that you can yeah, this value is coming from the child. Whatever value coming from the child, what you can do is you can apply some, you can set this value to the parent property. Okay, you can take the property like selected emp, this is a property, and you can set this selected, you can use this selected property value. You can set this value to selected property. Fine. Okay, selected data. Right. When you see this selected data here, okay, whatever information that we have here, right, selected data. Okay, this data, this particular selected data. Okay, is going to be selected data. Yeah. Now what we are doing, we are setting this value. So now this particular property, whatever value we have, right? Okay, whatever value we have, right? This is a property. You can use this property in the component. Where I want to use this, okay, let us go to the HTML in the same component. You can print here employee. Yeah, let us look at it guys now. So here future code, this part I'm going to use the selected component. Okay, here I'm going to provide how you may provide like this h1. Okay, the you can select, maybe come here guys, and then yeah, let's look at it. Click on this one. Yeah, we got this information. Yeah, let's look at it. We can click like, or whatever profile, okay, you have, the profile can be displayed over here. Even you can provide you can print the profile also. Okay, you can print the profile also. All right, so this is going to be printed profile. Okay, so just we are printing the name, right? What you can do, you can print the profile even. All right, okay guys. Yeah, for that, yeah, just I just want to give you the diagram what we have done. Just this is a recap of this class. Quickly I'm going to do that here guys. First app component. Assume this is the app component. Okay, and this is what in red color I'm going to take. This is what employee list component, employee list component. And then whatever, this is what, this is also total event Shiva, whatever information we are printing, this information is also app component only, parent component. Now this is whenever user clicks on this, what should happen, guys? Whenever you clicks on this one, it is coming to the okay client, it is coming to, okay, you can see, you can come to employee component method. Okay, employee component method is going to be called. From that method, what you are doing, we are emitting, you are emitting this data, emission is happening. Okay, when emission is happening, data is going to come to here in the parent component. In the parent component, we bounded with one method. Okay, because for any event, we have to bind with method only. In this method, okay, it is receiving some data. Okay, selected data is coming to this method. Whatever data we are coming, right, we are setting into one property. Okay, we are setting into property. Okay, this property is being used in the component, app component class. Okay, this is the data flow happens, okay, from parent to child to parent. Okay, the communication child to parent, how can you communicate, means using, you can say at the rate output event emission. Okay, event emitter, using event emitter class. All right, guys. Yeah, now